What's happening, guys? My name is Dean, the HFL mentor, mentoring you for your health, fitness, and your lifestyle. And welcome back to another episode of Eat This, Not That, where we compare and contrast food. Now, if you haven't seen episode 1, you can do so now by clicking the link in the top right-hand corner. Right, guys, so in today's episode, we're going to be looking at vegan plant-based protein from Reflex, and we are going to be looking at Optimal Nutrition Protein, which is whey-based. So back last year, I went on a bit of a muscle building sort of phase, and I took myself from 78 kilos all the way to 85 kilos in the space of a 3-month period. And I did this using the gold standard whey from Optimal Nutrition. Both of the proteins are good for you. However, one, I would say, now, by the way, this is just my own personal opinion. This isn't facts, this is just from my own experience. In the short term, the whey done me good, but in the long term, Reflex is where the party's at. Let me explain. So, first of all, the idea of adding protein to your diet is purely a supplement, which means if you can get all your protein in during the day without having to have a protein shake, good for you. And I would always encourage that to my clients first. However, if you need to add a little bit more protein to hit your goal, then having a protein supplement is the way forward. So why do we need protein? Protein is essential when it comes to building muscle. It aids in recovery and it supports our growth. So if your fitness plan requires you to build muscle, then protein is the way forward. Protein is what we need to get our bodies in the shape that we want. Looking at the macros and the ingredients for both the proteins, I'm first going to be discussing the Reflex one with you. So per 100 grams, you're looking at 1,493 kilojoules, which is equated to 354 calories. Fats 5.5, saturates 1.4, the carbs are 3.5, sugars are 3.2. Fibre, 5 grams. Fibre keeps the digestive system clean and healthy and also eases bowel movements as well. Something on that later on. Protein, 70 grams. Salts, 5.6. And we have a bit of vitamin B12 in there, which is 25 pg. Okay, so let's look at the ingredients now. So we have a plant protein blend of 88%, which contains pea protein isolate, brown rice protein, organic pumpkin protein, and we also have some cocoa powder, 5% sea salt. Now, the next few words are quite a mouthful, so I do apologize if I don't pronounce them correctly. But it's just important you know what they are. So we have a thickener, cellulose gum, sucralose, which is a sweetener. Then we have something called Bacillus Coagulens, Bacillus Coagulens, which is Lactospore. Then we have a food preservative, which they call it the multi-component protected lactic acid bacteria. And these words, I'm going to do my best to pronounce them. Bifidobacterium, bifidum, Lactobacillus, acidophilus, Lactobacillus, rhamnosus. What? Like, half of these words, honestly, guys, I can't even pronounce. I'm going to put them all up on the screen here so you can try and pronounce them as well. Then we have vitamin B12, Methylcobalamin, which basically treats B12 deficiency. So all really good stuff. And then we got allergy advice, may contain traces of gluten, egg or milk. Moving on onto the whey Optimal Nutrition. So let's talk about the macros first. So energy is 1,582 kilojoules, which is 378 calories. Fats 4.2, which saturates 1.3. Carbs 4.6, which is 2.4 grams of sugar. protein 80 grams, and then we have salt 0.21 grams. So in terms of the ingredients, it uses whey protein blend, which is 98% milk, whey protein isolate, whey protein concentrate, and hydrolyzed whey protein isolate. And the hydrolyzed whey protein basically promotes lean muscle. They say that it's easy on the stomach and controls cravings and recovery. Moving down, we have the emulsifier. If you don't know what the emulsifier is, it's a food additives found in a variety of processed foods, have the potential to damage the intestinal barrier, leading to inflammation and increasing our risk of chronic disease. The emulsifier that they use is soya lecithin. The soya comes from a soya bean plant, and the lecithin is an antioxidant and flavor protector. They also have a milk thickener which they use, axanthin, which is derived from sugar. The sweetener that they use is Saturates, which is an artificial sweetener, and the color that they use is curcumin, which is produced by plants. As you can see, they use a lot of stuff there. Soya. Again, I'm completely against soya. I'll talk to you about my reasons for that in a different video. In the Optimal Nutrition, they don't have any fiber. And as I said to you before, fiber is needed for the digestive system to ease the bowel movements. And when I was on the whey protein during that 3-month phase, when I was building muscle, after a period of 6 months, it would just come straight down me. Within the space of 20 minutes, I would be on the toilet.
Darby? Darby? Oh. Oh.
All right. So maybe if they had a little bit more of that in there, it would be better for you. But the main difference between the vegan and the whey is that when they use whey, they use animal products. With the vegan one, they don't use any at all. So in terms of a much healthier, cleaner alternative, the vegan one is for you. I think that pretty much sums it up. Guys, I would love to know your feedback. Please, if you got some value from this video, please like and please leave a comment down below. If you like what I do and you like the content that I provide you, then please consider subscribing, as you will be helping me out massively. And yeah, that was episode 2 of Eat This Not That. Until next time, bye for now.